The Jodi Arias trial has captured the nation over the past few months. It may have captured you. And now the judge has declared a mistrial. We need to understand what that means, though. Legal analyst Sezen Oygar here to explain what it means to us and what it means for the defendant in the convicted murderer, Jodi Arias. Thanks for being with us here on Good Morning San Diego.
Thank you. Pleasure.
All right. First of all, mistrial. Define that term for us, because it happened in the sentencing phase of the proceedings.
Right. I think what a lot of viewers might have thought is, okay, if one juror, it needed to be a unanimous decision to have the death penalty. So if one juror didn't believe that she should be getting the death penalty, shouldn't she have just gotten life in prison?
Right.
The way that the Arizona law and the Arizona jury instructions are written is, A, they needed to find by preponderance of evidence that mitigation existed. And the defense went through kind of showing reasons why Jodi's life still had meaning. If they found that there was the mitigation, then they unanimously had to decide that that mitigation would call for leniency and she would have gotten life. Mm-hmm. If they couldn't unanimously decide that, either A, no mitigation existed, or it wasn't sufficient enough to call for leniency, then all 12 of them would have had to decide for death. So that's right. What happened here.
So the same 12 don't go back and re-deliberate. We have to re-impanel.
Right.
How difficult might that be?
Good luck, good luck, good luck. I think it's going to be terribly hard to find an impartial jury based off of it. This case has made national news. Should you have a change of venue? I don't think that's going to help, because everywhere, all the media has been, following this since day one. And Jodi's been, in the media spotlight since she was, in jail 2 years ago.
Oh, sure. It was last week. She was calling for interviews. And
right.
A lot of people are upset by that because they think she's benefiting from her infamy. As a convicted murderer now, she's tabloid fodder, and she is a star in the media in a certain sense.
Absolutely. And I think that even during her 19-minute, oral argument on behalf of herself to say, hey, give me life, she was showing her little survivor t-shirt. Right. I do think she showed a little more remorse during that 19 minutes than she showed during the pendency of the entire suit.
Yeah.
But
can she sell the shirt? Can she sell her interviews? Can she profit from being a murderer?
Arizona law says she cannot. And what the Alexander family is going to do is they're filing a wrongful death action, and they're filing based off of this Arizona law saying, if you're making profits, that should not be going to you. You should not be profiting off of a convicted killer killing our brother.
Yeah, a la O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think what was really interesting is the jury foreman he put on a little interview right after the mistrial was declared. And they went through and showed what the mitigation factors were. And looking at Jodi Arias, she comes across as this kind of sweet young thing. And how could a woman like that, be capable of such a heinous crime?
Sure. And
they did believe that they found that she was emotionally and verbally abused by Travis. But a normal person, I'm pretty sure Taylor Swift's written a song about that. I know you were trouble. It was a toxic relationship, but it doesn't at all excuse what she did.
Well, yeah, and there are a lot of people saying that, Jodi Arias is perhaps going to be in prison for the rest of her life, but she can somehow benefit from it or even benefit others from it. People can learn from her example. Do you buy into that?
I really don't. I mean, yeah, it's great that she's going to be trying to teach, other inmates how to read.
Yeah.
It's great that she's going to be donating her hair to Locks of Love. But I think what the media really should be doing is, I think we've had enough of Jodi Arias, So there's going to be probably an appeal going on. I can guarantee you that. So the next time she gets up on, in front of the camera, let's not just show the, the waist up. Let's show the pajama pants. Let's show the little jail shower shoes. And what the prosecution, they have the option now of taking the death penalty off the table.
Right.
And it's going to come down to, I think, what the Alexander family wants. And if they're ready to move on, and I imagine that they're ready to start the healing process, that might be the best route for us to do, is take the death penalty off and let's just give her the life.
It seems oversimplistic to point it out, but a lot of people are questioning this. She's not getting out of prison.
No.
Okay.
There will be a possibility she could get parole, but it's still, she'll be in there for another 25 years.
Yeah.
Who knows how long the appeal process is going to take. She's going to be in there for a while.
Sezen Oygar, thanks for joining us here on Good Morning San Diego. Okay, Brandy, we'll let you take it away.